What's up, people? Eric here from Bloat Games coming at you tonight. How's everybody doing? I wanted to come on, just go live for a few minutes. I wanted to talk about something I got in the mail, something that's really cool, something that if you have not looked into it, you definitely should, because it is awesome. I'm pulling up in case I get anybody in the chat. I'll have the chat up. But I'm assuming you've probably read the title, so you know what it is I am talking about. That is, let's mute this real quick. That is Index Card RPG 2nd Edition by Runehammer Games. Check that out. This game is awesome. Now, if you follow me for any time, you've heard me talk about ICRPG and how much I love it and how I think it is so simple and so streamlined that it's genius. I think it's a great product. And now with the 2nd edition out, I think it's something that if you've been waiting for time to jump in, now is the time to come on board. You get an additional 100 pages over the what's up, Jody? You get an additional 100 pages above the original one. What's up, Tonkus? How's it going, man? And above the original ICRPG book, I mean, an additional 100 pages, and it was still compatible with the ICRPG Lands book. You get all kinds of rules. You get like the rules for chunks, so you can have mechas and everything. It's pretty awesome. For those who have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about right now, Index Card RPG was created by Runehammer Games, aka Hankrin Inferno, here on YouTube. He created this. He kind of started playing D&D 5e, then completely just kept stripping stuff away and streamlining and whittling it down to what is the essential components of Index Card RPG. And it's really a game that covers 3 different settings. It's got Alfheim, which is your fantasy setting. It's got Warp Shell, which is your sci-fi setting. And then it's got Ghost Mountain. Not a fan of 5th. You know, Tonkus, I'm not a huge fan of 5th. With that being said, well, let me say, I'm not a fan of 5th. I think it's a great improvement over some of the other editions. I think it's much more a step in the direction of OSR gaming, which is where my heart lies. But I can see why people wouldn't like it. Not a fan of... Okay, yep. Gotcha, man. So I can see why people have issues with it. I think it's a step in the right direction from where D&D had graduated to. Exactly, and it is great for newbies. That's for sure. So, but the Index Card RPG, if you look it up on DriveThruRPG, it's out now. You can get the physical copy. I went ahead and splurged for the hardcover. I recommend it. It's great quality. I was really shocked. I don't know if you can see the with my terrible lighting in here, if you can see the markers down the side for the tab dividers. Just, you know, it's got the traditional standard Runehammer art, the layout, the design. It's very pleasing to look at aesthetically and stuff, and then it's got all the good stuff in it. So I just wanted to come on and basically let everybody know about that. If you haven't had a chance, definitely pick up. Yeah, Tonkus, I see that you have it. Let's see. Also wanted to let everybody know that I got I believe 8 events scheduled for Origins. So if you're going to Origins, you want to look up those events. You can if you just do it, like if you pull up the event grid, which I know is huge, but if you just do a quick search, you can totally find me. Just type in Bloat. I'm the only Bloat anywhere in there, so it'll find me and Bloat Games. I'll be running some Survive This Zombies, the Body in the Road adventure, and then an Unexpected Horror, which is going to be for Dark Places and Demigorgons. Although they had me listed as, they saw Survive This and they just put Survive This Zombies, so they have my Dark Places and Demigorgons stuff listed as Survive This Zombies. That's no big deal. Just if you see a body in the road, know that's for zombies, but the Unexpected Horror at Poplik is definitely going to be for Dark Places and Demigorgons. Yeah, you're right, Questwise. For $5 more, it is totally worth getting the hardcover edition. It's, you know, I was curious on how it would turn out, because some companies who do print on demand, their hardcovers of the digest size books, they use really cheap paper in it, and it causes an issue. So I was hesitant to pick this one up in hardback, but I'm glad I did, because it is a nice book and definitely well worth the investment of what all you get with it. All right. So we got that out of the way. Let's see. We got the stuff coming up at Origins. Bloat Games just hosted was part of an event that was hosted at the Rorschach, which is a book and antique art place here in Louisville, Kentucky. We were part of that this past Saturday for Tabletop Gaming Day. That was awesome. Had a fun time. Had a huge turnout. We packed the place in. We were there on hand, as well as the guys from Wedding Games, the people who do Wild Skies. Also, if you're interested in Wild Skies, I know you've probably heard me talk about it before. If not, go to Kickstarter, look up Wild Skies. That Kickstarter has less than 24 hours to go now. And it has funded, so it's something that's definitely going through, something you'll definitely be getting, and I can't say enough good things about it. I know Questwise made a video earlier today. Let's see. Oh, you're going to Kentucky Fear Fest? That's awesome. Gosh, I'll have to look that one up. When is that, Tonkus? Because that's something that I may be interested in going, and we might be able to even meet up there. But so yeah, the Wild Skies guys were there. Game Science Dice were there. It's towards summer. All right, I'll have to look into that one. In fact, I'm gonna write down Kentucky Fear Fest. That way I don't forget it. So, but we're probably gonna be running some more games up at the Rorschach. They're now carrying Bloat Game products for us, so if you're here local and there's some stuff of ours you want to get, they got a very nice selection of our current offerings. Also, as far as Bloat Game stuff goes, I'm from Kentucky, so the Kentucky Derby is a huge deal around here for us. Although everyone always says, what's it like when you go to the Kentucky Derby? Truth is, I've never been. I've worked the Derby. I've sold beer out there, but I've never actually been to the Derby as a person, you know, going to partake in the festives. But with that being said, we plan on doing a mid-September. Okay, cool. We plan on doing a big Derby Day sale over on bloatgames.com. So if you've had something you had your eye on, I'll tell you, stay tuned. Check in with our Facebook page, because I'll be making some announcements. But we're definitely going to run a probably our biggest sell so far on that day, just to celebrate the Kentucky Derby and stuff like that. Let's see what else is going on. We got some conventions coming up. I'm hoping to go up to Gen Con. I'm really want to just sneak away and get a day or two up there. We don't have anything booked. Bloat Games isn't going to be there in any official capacity, but I'm sure I'll drag Josh Palmer up there with me, the co-creator of Dark Places, Demigorgons, and co-creator of List Off, and all around good dude. and make him go, and we'll have a decent time. But try to hook up with some people up there, maybe run some games unofficially. So, but we won't have like a booth or anything. I just kind of want to go there, shop. I've never been to Gen Con, so I want to see what the whole experience is. I'm kind of on a con high right now, because after the Palladium Books con, I suddenly finding myself like really looking forward to Origins even more than I was before, and now I'm like, oh well, I want to go to Gen Con, and then I'm definitely going to be at Gary Con next year, and it's really inspired me to push a little harder to make sure that we get, you know, to where we need to be. Let's see. Oh, also, I will be, in the coming days, I'm going to be trying to figure out exactly how to run games online. I have not done that myself yet. Oh, I'd love to see, hang on, let me see. I would love to see you do some tips and advanced hack videos. I can definitely do that. Oh, you're hitting Gary Con next year too? Alright, Questwise. I'm going to wrangle you in then. Are you getting a booth? Because if not, Bloat Games is going to try to get a booth, and I'll be more than happy to get you a little space there, and maybe sequester you to run some Bloat Games sessions for people up there. But yeah, so I'll try to do that, because that's something I've been wanting to do, is get back into making like a series of videos. Just lately I've been so busy with between creating and then doing like promotion and stuff for Bloat Games, and that it's been really hard to find time to do videos. In fact, tonight I was working on an adventure it's for another company. I don't know if I can talk about it yet. It's not Wild Skies. Someone already guessed on Facebook though, because I mentioned, they said, oh, it's Wild Skies. It's not Wild Skies. It's for a different RPG company. But I want to get around doing that. But like tonight, I was working on that. I finally just hit a wall, and I said, you know what? I'm going to hop on real quick and talk about ICRPG 2nd edition. Oh, thanks, man. Alright, Jody. Well, consider it a deal, partner. Yeah. In fact, you and I'll talk off camera. We'll make that happen. Let's just see what other kind of trouble we can get into together. Oh man, I got earlier today too. I had an offer from Brad, who I met up at the Palladium Books open house, and he's offered to do some proofreading for us. And he said the magic words. He does it for free. I was like, oh, for free? Well, we can make that work. That sounds like a price I might be able to afford. So we'll get that going. Guys, that's all I got right now. I know I'm kind of rambling. I just really wanted to jump on, just because I knew it had been a few days. I'd wanted to get on and make a second part to the Palladium Books open house video, where I showed like the stuff that I picked up. In fact, I got it in a stack behind me, but I'll do that another day, because I want that to be its own video. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. Anybody got anything before I call it a night? Oh, reading some riffs for your Starfinder. So, Tonga, since you're playing Starfinder, let me ask you, do you like it more than you like Pathfinder? All right, yes. Yeah, I've heard that from lots of people, that that was exactly what I was going to say. They really think it's a much cleaner system, much more streamlined. I need to pick it out. I've thumbed through the PDF A friend of mine had it on PDF, and he has tablet over, but I haven't actually read it yet. I need to look into it. I got overwhelmed with Pathfinder. My home gaming group, they love Pathfinder. I got to the point where I couldn't even take it anymore. But I am curious about the differences and stuff like that. You think it's the base for Pathfinder 2nd Edition? That's another thing that I've heard, is because it's the exact same creative team that's making Starfinder is making Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So yeah, probably that was their way of seeing, will this work? And since it's been a generally positive reception, I think that's what made them push forward and decide to do that second one. Read the new Atlantis book? Yes, I have, and I love it. I love it. In fact, Atlantis is probably my favorite Rifts book. Like, if I had to just pick one, Atlantis would probably be my favorite. And so when I heard that they were doing a second one, first thing, I got super excited because I was like, woohoo! But then I thought, ooh, what if this doesn't live up to, because, you know, it's been so many years, what if this isn't that good? But I love the second Atlantis book. I think it's great. I think they nailed it. Yeah, I saw Jody, our Questwise, had his review up of it. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to review it, but I definitely enjoyed the second book of that. So, what did you think of it, sir? They are the perfect in-game bad guy. I agree. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to get off here and try to go shut my brain down for the night. I know I got a couple thousand words of writing to do tomorrow, and then on Wednesday probably the same thing. So that's after I get off my real job. So I got some writing to do the next couple days. All right, guys. Night, everybody. Y'all take it easy. Bye.